Oh shit, I'm almost been playing for 100 days. That's crazy. Hey everybody, it's Atrona. So I hope you guys are good. I hope all is well. And today I'm going to talk about the new mini ranking event. And I'm also going to be doing some scouts. So let's get to it. So as mentioned in the previous video, there's this new type of event. It's called a mini ranking event. And it's a week long. I have to clarify that now because I may have made it seem as though it was only 2 days long, but it's a whole week. So this week-long event, it's called Rage of the Salamanders, and it comes with the condition of a one weapon type allowed. And so that makes it pretty difficult because oftentimes you might have a combo, you might have a dagger user, a mace user, and some bow, but for this one you can only choose one. And what I've noticed is, first let me do a little example of what we're looking for, or like what we're getting into. So a couple of you may have already started this quest and have realized that you finished the level in record time, but you don't get all the crystals. That's because the crystal that you probably didn't get is the one that says to defeat all the enemies. And that's because you kill him faster than he can spawn them. Let's see if I can just trigger that a couple of times. So for you to trigger him to spawn more characters, you have to cause a decent amount. I think it's like, yes. All right, so it's like yellow and then I think it's red. So you kill these 3 dudes. And what's notable, or what you should notice about this, is that whenever he summons these sorcerers, he pulls up a shield, sorry. And it gets really hard to hit him. So best strat is probably kill these dudes off first, unless you can overpower the shield, which you could. But the way to make them the most vulnerable is by killing those sorcerers off. And that's how it's going to be from intermediate all the way up until expert, I think. Once you hit, I think, master, it gets a little hectic. It starts off with 5 sorcerers right off the bat. So let's see if I can get that. Hey, I defeated all the enemies now. So this is master. This is master difficulty. And it starts off already with 5 sorcerers. And I think he's already in shield position. I'm going to call it the super shield or the heat shield. And so what I've noticed is that the best characters for this job are the characters that have an area of effect that's big enough to hit all 5 so that you can quickly get rid of them. Nope, wrong one. There you go. Most of the attacks are parryable. There's only a couple that aren't. Which is awesome because that means that once you learn the moveset, you can take an advantage of that. The only thing that I'll note, that I'll make sure that you guys don't do the mistake that I do, is notice how in most of my videos, the first thing I do is I'll lock onto the character, and that doesn't work all that well here because when you lock onto that character, your character wants to automatically attack them. So you can run towards the sorcerers and mistakenly want to hit them when your character is already gonna be running back to hit the main salamander with the heat shield. So that takes off time. And as noticed in the previous video, this stage is all about time. They actually divided the amount of points deducted off of your score by 10. So that means that if you get, let's say, 1,000 damage points, then it'll only take off 100 points off of your score. So it does add up in the end, but not that much where you should worry too much about it, as opposed to trying to get it done quickly. I'm actually trying to see if I can get this done quickly. Just gonna wait for it. Nope. Okay, just go for it. Wow, that was a complete waste. No, you see, and the timing for this character is a little strange. It's slower. Most of his attacks have like this second that you have to wait for. You see, I'm still not used to it. The only one that I do have pretty down is the jump. Yes, okay. Alright, yeah, so that's how it is for Master and Master Plus 1. And as mentioned, it's all about time. They don't focus so much about strength this time. But as I mentioned in the previous video, I think I think that Suguha is like the best fit for this for this ranking event, because she's got that area of effect. The ultimate, I guess, is what I usually call it, or the third sword skill. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to the scouting screen, and I'm gonna start off with the metal scouts, and then I'm going to do the beautiful girls in splashing water, whatever. All right, so I've been thinking about who I should get, and I think that right now, my best bet is to go for the Kirito and Asuna, and that's a clear shot on either the dual blades Kirito or this other Asuna. So I'm just gonna get that one out of the way. I personally hope that I get Asuna. So please, can I get Asuna? I know it's 50-50, but could I be lucky? Oh yeah. Alright, cool. So I got Asuna. Fantastic. The reason why I wanted Asuna, first off, is because I feel that her third sword skill is a little faster. So that's going to save me some time, even if it's milliseconds. And it's always easier to get rapiers than it is to get dual blades. Dual blades are pretty hard to come across in this game, at least the 4-star ones. The only dual blades I have are the ones from an event that happened like way early into the game. So now I'm going to do the silver one, see if I can get anything. Let's see. Alright, well at least I got the hacking crystals. Let's see, now let's look at bronze. I have, I think, 2 bronze actually, yeah. The first time I did one of these scouts though, I actually got the original Sinan from it. So, you know, it's totally a possibility that I get a 4-star character. Yeah, it's possible, but the odds are really slim. So, let's see it. Do something! Can I get a 3-star at least so I can get more hacking crystals out of it? Alright, please, 4-star maybe? Alright, that's fine. I still got more hacking crystals. Alright, now let's head over to the scouting area. Okay, so I have 453 crystals. I only plan on scouting once for these girls, and I really hope that I get Suguha, but if I don't get Suguha, any of the 3 girls would be great. And if not, well, I mean, what are you gonna do about it, you know? Here we go. No sparkles. That's not a great sign. Please, come on, please. Oh no, I didn't get any. Please, come on. Nope. From what I'm used to, it seems like when it comes to the character scouts, they usually give the higher ranks first, and then they just kind of keep going down. I mean, at this rate, there's a chance I might get a 1-star. That's fine. I mean, at least I got a bunch of hacking crystals, so that'll help out. Dang, I got copies twice, 3 times. I got 2 Asunas, I got 2 Silicas, and I got 2. I forgot her name, but she's a maid from one of the safety areas. Holy cow, that was super unlucky. And well, I have enough. Let's see, I have enough to do a 10 scout for weapons, but at this point, is it really worth it? Would it be worth it, or would it be worth it if I wait? I have about a week. I have a little more than a week for the ranking event. So even if I were to do the daily missions, that would get me relatively close to that. That'd get me close enough, I think, so that I could earn some either through missions or some other event, and I could possibly get 250 so I could try scouting for these girls again. My original plan, if all was going well, was that I was going to get one of these girls, and I was going to use the other 150 to scout out for 10 weapons, and hope that I could exchange them. I found out that the reason why, it's silly me too, I didn't remember, but the reason why the Blade of Repent wasn't in the exchange shop was because I had already exchanged it. That's how I got it the first time. And so I totally forgot that you can only exchange them once, so everything else it has to be a scout. But hey, I mean, I got a pretty good Asuna, and what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna add that 4-star Fairy Tail weapon to her, and hopefully that'll help me out get through this this ranking event. But I'm having a bit of trouble with it, so unless I come with some sort of significant breakthrough as to how I'm going to defeat the boss quickly and without taking so much damage, it looks like I'm gonna have to take an L for this one. I'm probably gonna get like top 10. I was really hoping for top 3, but hey, you know, you win some, you lose some, and you gotta keep going. So with that being said, hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys, you know, felt the anxiety that I felt, even though I may not show it when I was doing the scouts. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and like it, comment, share it. If you have any tips or hints that, you know, I didn't say, go ahead and comment them below. Any suggestions, same thing. And if you want to, you know, stick around and look at more videos and you know, join me on this adventure, go ahead and subscribe. So until then, I'll check you guys later.